Hello guys, and welcome to the Minecraft server. I began a tour of this and then my computer decided to lock up. But anyways, this is our old base. Little melon farm. This was the first base of operations, but we changed it to a melon farm. Down there is now blocked off. We had a grinder down there, but the expansions of this base we had to end that. Then over here to the left, apparently got miscellaneous stuff in there. Over here, we got a little sheep farm. The sign is outdated. We had a cactus farm here, but we had a little issue with silverfish. So that was ultimately gone. Little sheep pen, have our little dragon egg over there. And then here we just have a storage room. It's very large for what we have now, but it will serve its purpose when, I mean, these sheep haven't been sheared for days just because we don't really get on that often anymore. But I do need to play more often because I honestly have nothing to do. Anyways, here's the enchanting area. Just simple enchants, not anything too extravagant. Over here is Boom's base of operations. I don't even know what the hell this is supposed to be, so if he's ever on in one of these, I will have him explain it to you, but I don't know what that's supposed to be. So, Enderman happy. This leads us to the cactus farm. Here's our first storage room. That's another door into Boom Space. Quite a good sized. And we also have signs here guiding you where it all is. This right here is going to be an expansion and a brewing station, if you will. Here is the second storage room, which I believe this is the lights on the outside. Yeah, there's no point really to this because I think the glowstone there lights everything up, but it's just kind of there. I did try to make this all piston operated, or light it. Don't know why that's missing, but try to make it all light, powered with that piston or lever. Yeah. But it was kind of difficult, and I didn't have enough room for it. So, but anyways, it's just another quite large storage room. Down here, believe it or not, is an entrance to a stronghold. The Ender Stronghold, to be exact. So, yeah, there's that. There's zombies down there, and I don't want to die, so we won't go there. Okay, so that's basically all of that, so we will head back up. Basically, the only reason we still play on here is just because that stronghold is, And then over here, I don't think there's anything down here. I don't know if anyone decided to... No. Alright, I was just terraforming. Well, apparently someone decided to mine over here. No, whatever. No big deal. But anyways, it's kind of rare to see a stronghold connected directly to a cave like this, like the one we have in our base. So it's kind of nice to see that. Anyways, over here, I'll go through this entire base, so... Over here, this is, I don't know what that is. Over here, this is my room. It's not anything too extravagant. It's got a bed and a thing with a bunch of freaking enchanted tools that I don't need. So I'll probably drop those off in the enchantment exchange. I'll show you guys it later. Back behind there is where the stronghold can... Actually, let me grab one of these picks and show you that. We also have a grinder on the server, so that's why I have so many of these picks. Let's just grab one of these. I have so many picks. We have a skeleton. It's just the mods we have. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this is how it was. Then over there is the wiring for the second storage room. But yeah, this is how the thing spawned. So it was kind of I think I just sealed that off just because I didn't want to deal with it. So we connected in there. Over there is just cave. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, we have a skeleton grinder that we can actually move, which I'll explain. There's a window in there. Here's the enchantment exchange, which this was taken by... I forgot who it was. I know it was one of the Minecraft guys, like Paws or Good, but one of them came up with this. I think it was... I don't know who it was. It was one of the Minecraft guys, though, I know that. I think Paws mentioned in one of the videos, and so did Good. Anyways, that's where I got it from. Basically, I think theirs may be a bit different. Basically, mine is that, let's say you want this, you take it, and you leave a pick behind. It doesn't have to be enchanted, it can be, but it's just kind of a way to keep things going. Over there is expansions. Over here is just some more automated farms, wheat. Flip a switch. I think that's 64 pieces, I'm not entirely sure. Another melon farm with a skelly in here. But anyways, that's automated as well. I think this is basically it. It's not anything too fancy. That's why I said it wouldn't take long, because it's not like it's anything way over the top. Yeah, that's basically it. Now we gotta go on a little journey to find. Is this really? How the hell did that work out? I don't think I have a well, whatever. I'll just place C's around it. I'll replace that next time I come here. Anyways, this base is kind of disorganized because, like, right there's a stairwell directly above that, so I can't knock that out. So anyone who complains about, like, I should remove it, I can't, because the stairwell is directly above it. So we will place this, which apparently that's too dark, but I'll deal with that later. And you can see this is kind of a new server. We don't really play on it much anymore, but I still try to get on here in my free time. And we don't have a lot of seeds left over because we use a lot of the seeds we gather to, obviously, to replant everything. Over there is just more. Over here is going to be a pumpkin farm, but that's not on a high priority because. Why is that not on a high priority? Right, because pumpkins don't have a use, so that's not really the first thing. Anyways, I really hate to do this, but I'm gonna jack some pieces of armor here. Yeah, these are donated by everyone on the server. I didn't do all this. That I know I'm jacking. I'll replace it later on. I just need to swords. We'll just get that. It's good. It's gonna be good enough. We'll grab some torches. Where are torches? Worst comes to worst, I'll just make some. Are there any in this chest? 3. Why did I grab torches? I don't even need torches. Where are you at? I'll show you guys the mob grinder. It's not really safe. Most of the time you can't really go AFK or stay there for a long time, but where is it? I don't know where it's at. Oh, never mind. Okay, I remember. A couple days ago, I was on the server. I walked quite a ways in one direction, and the world began generating like a super flat. If you don't know what super flat world is, you know it's just all flat land. For whatever reason, it was generating super flat. I went into the config and even changed the world generation, but it kept generating super flat. So I had to transfer everything you just saw and that structure back there. I had to transfer all that into a new world that's the exact same seed. Everything is in the exact same place, but I don't think I ever grabbed the grinder. So that's a loss, but whatever. It'll be a terrible loss because we have a mod on this server called, I believe it's Monster Box. I think that's the name of it. It's called Monster Box. And now, as I try to find this thing I'm working on, I'll explain to you guys all the mods and how this thing runs, which I think I stated that already, but whatever. Anyways, we have a few mods on this server, one of which is called Monster Box. In which case, you can sit there and you can place a mob spawner, and you can change it to whatever mob you want it to do. Now, before you guys assume that, like, oh, we're cheating by doing that, we're not. Because when you find a mob spawner, let's say in a dungeon, in the nether, in the end, not the end, like in the portal to the end, the silverfish, you can break those spawner blocks. And when you do, a mob spawner block will drop, and then the egg that was within it. So, for instance, if you break a blaze spawner, it will drop the mob spawner block and the blaze egg. So obviously this is survival. So the way this mod works is that let's say you got a skeleton egg at mob spawner, you place it on the mob spawner. It won't spawn anything because it's not set. And then you use the skeleton egg, right-click the spawner, and then you have a skeleton spawner. So you basically have a way to move the spawners around. It is cheap, if you guys want to call it that. It is cheap in a way. However, we still have to find the spawners, so it's not that bad. What you saw there was my feeble attempt, back there anyways, was my feeble attempt at making a blaze spawner. But I don't really know how to make that, so I kind of just quit on it. As far as the other mods we have on this server goes, we have a cannon mod, which that hasn't really seen much use yet. As the server gets older, I do plan on letting more and more people on it, but as of now, it's just me, Boomk, Midget9. He has a YouTube channel, like Epic Halo Tracks, and like 5 others that I don't feel like trying to remember the names for. Thanks, Dick. He's on here. Black Mark Zero, other known as Cognos or Riley, on my other videos. Boom, I'm pretty sure I said that first. And Wrecking Carnage, which he is Mr. Bajiggles from my racetrack videos. So it's just like very few people. I used to have some other friends on here, but when I moved, my IP changed for the server, anyways, and I didn't send them the new IP just because I didn't have their numbers because I got a new phone. So that's that. I still stay in contact with them and everything, but I wasn't able to send them the new IP because I didn't have their numbers on my phone. So that's a bummer, but whatever. I don't think they have a YouTube channel, so I'll give them a shout out too. But anyways, that's that. Did I just say, yeah, whatever. How did I get on that tangent? I have no clue. Okay, but anyways, sorry about that. Anyways, for the 3rd time. Anyways, for the 4th time. Getting back to the mods, I have World Edit, which that's strictly used for a creative basis. I do use this server sometimes to make or to work on my survival maps. I'm working on one, complete the monument map right now, and having a server I can work on and change the maps and everything like that is really helpful. What I normally use it for is, like, if I want to make a castle, I'll actually use a schematic map, which I have that all saved and everything. I just switch the maps around. I use a schematic map, as I call it, and if I need a castle, I'll build it on that map, and then I'll just transfer that castle over to this current one, to the one I was working on anyways, not this map, but the one I was working on, that the castle's for, using World Edit. That way, so, with the, oh good, I found it. With the schematic map, everything's all good. So World Edit is strictly used for that kind of basis. This I will explain later on. We have another mod called Mob Arena, which is just exactly as the name implies. It's just an arena, you fight off waves and waves of mobs, and you're a happy-go-lucky guy. So I'm actually glad I found this. I didn't think I would find this, because I got lost out here and I couldn't figure out my way back, so I just killed myself, but now I know it's just a walk through the jungle. But anyways, we already have one arena now. I would show that to you guys, but as I mentioned previously, I had to transfer our buildings and everything like that to a new world file, so I have yet to configure the old arena, or else I would definitely show that to you guys. But anyways, this is the new project I'm basically undertaking. It is going to be a new arena. The other one is literally just a box of obsidian, and that's essentially it. The old one's just a box of obsidian. This one I plan on making an actual arena. It's been a couple of days since I worked on this last. This base I really don't like, though. I have to figure out something with that. But I don't like this base. It's just like, it seems like it's way too big. But anyways, it's basically just gonna be a huge arena back here and everything like that. So normally when I'm on this server and I'm recording, you'll probably see me gathering supplies to start making this, because making all these stone blocks was a pain in the ass as is. But yeah, there's that. Let's see, I did World Edit, Mob Arena. Oh, we have a Mow Arrows mod, is what it's called. It just adds different kinds of arrows. You can see I began work on the other tower, but I didn't have any dirt with me. Mow Arrows mod, which adds elemental arrows, fire, lightning, and a few other ones. What else is there? We have a skills mod. I think it's MC. Actually, it's just MC MMO. I lied. It's just MC MMO. We have nothing there. It's just because I like having like skills, and it just adds to the RPG aspect of Minecraft. I think that's all the mods we have. Anyways, I'm gonna start making my way back. I'm gonna keep talking though. This first episode is just gonna be really boring. It's just gonna be me talking, answering questions, and shit like that. In the future episode, actually in the next episode, which I'm not going to record tonight because it's 4:30 in the morning, but in future episodes I'll be mining and I'll be working on that arena a lot. But anyways, this server, you may see, is kind of not really laggy. Of course, it also is only me and 4 other people on it peak times, but I do not actually rent a server. Like, I don't have a server out of, like, New Jersey or, you know, Connecticut, I don't know, or Maine, you know, Delaware, Illinois. I don't really own a server. I just run this off of my computer, the one I'm actually using right now to record. So, there's nothing special about this. It's just, is this a looting sword? Yes, it is. There's nothing special about the server I run it on. I just run it off of the computer I use day in and day out. Most of the time I just leave the server up and my computer could care less. It's just not going to be lag intensive at all. So yeah, as far as the specs are concerned, I can't really tell you that. I built this computer about 2 years ago. But it can basically run any game that I've played at the highest settings, and I could record them at the same time. The only game I couldn't do that on is StarCraft, and that was just because StarCraft is a very graphic intensive game, and this computer is actually built for gaming, not recording. And recording is something I decided to get into after. Anyway, okay, well, let me put it this way. I bought all the parts for this, and I was all excited to put it together. And then about 3 or 4 months, I began watching more and more guys on YouTube. And it just got me really thinking, like, you know, I really want to start making videos. So I bought the recording program I'm using now. I bought the editing program that I use now. And I got capture cards and all that, but that doesn't deal with my computer. But anyways, this computer, all the parts I picked out are just gaming. Okay, they're not made. I have like 6 gigabyte. I think not 6. I think I have 4 gigs or maybe 8 gigs of RAM. But this computer was solely made for just computing, gaming. I never got into like really recording or anything like that until about a year after I had this thing built. And I could very well just upgrade this thing, but I don't feel like it. And I don't have the money for it right now. But yeah, this thing is solely built for gaming. Which if I had this thing built for video editing as well, I could probably run StarCraft on Ultra and be perfectly fine. But sadly, I didn't plan that far ahead in the future because I didn't think I would ever be making videos for the 30 subs I have. But anyways, I think that's basically all there is to say. Oh, I do plan on getting a new computer to record, like a really high-end computer. I don't plan on spending a lot of money on it, but I do plan on... What? Not gonna ask. Not gonna ask. Maybe Levi left that there from a while ago. Or maybe Boom left that there from... whatever. But anyways, I do plan on getting a new computer, or making a new computer, hopefully by the end of the summer. I'm hoping before the end of the summer, but that's going to be a long shot considering the computer I want to make is about $1,400, and I'm still looking for a job. And obviously I don't make money off my YouTube stuff, so I can't really depend on this. But anyways, I do plan on making a new computer for gaming, higher quality videos. I'm thinking in the future days I plan on starting a Diablo 3 Let's Play, or Diablo 3 playthrough. This is just a playthrough, it's not a walkthrough. I'm going to take my time and have fun with the game. I'm contemplating that though, just because I don't really know how it will fare. because there's a lot more big name, people out there that are probably, what the hell is, oh, this is fucking, ugh. I gave Boomk creative mode because he died because he was on a boat. He got killed by a dog, or I don't know, something really stupid that I didn't feel like putting up with. So I just gave him creative and figured I would give him all his crap, or figured, I would give him all his stuff back. So he ended up placing all that down there, and then Wrecking Carnage, the smart dude that he is, decided to place a silverfish spawner over there. And yeah, I haven't gotten rid of that just because I didn't feel like killing all the silverfish. But no matter. But yeah, I think that's basically it. Diablo 3 playthrough, I may do that. May not, because it's a well-known game and there's a lot of bigger name people doing it. And I frankly don't know if I can do it. But yeah, I really don't know. If anything, it'd be a hardcore playthrough, and I've died like 3 or 4 times already on hardcore. So, anyways, you guys may be seeing this big black monstrosity to my right here. What this was the old arena. I believe when I was at the pillar of the other one, I stayed at, ever since I had to turn the world around, or switch the world all of our stuff was located on, which I hopefully don't have to do that again, we had to make a new arena. Or, not had to, but it was basically one of those things where, yeah, you can see I edited all this, not world edit, MC edited it, because this is kind of a bit low. I'll probably fix that later on with world edit and get that all squared away. You guys may hate this, but I just want to get this as much as this, just so I can get over there to that arena, because I don't have a walkway yet. But I will have to fix all that water issue right here. But we will connect over here. Anyways, this was the old arena. Not the one we're working on. This was where... This was the other... Jesus freaking Christ. Good thing I'm going to bed after this. This was where we had the old config set up to, but ever since we had transferred over, I haven't set anything yet, so let's see how long it takes to break this obsidian. Okay, we'll just turn this on. Crap, I think I dug in below the... Yep. Alright, anyways, this was the old arena. You normally spawn over here, I believe. You would normally spawn over here. Wow, this arena looks weird. We haven't played on this thing for so long. You would normally spawn over there in that corner, and mobs would come at you. Basically, what we wanted to do here is apparently have multiple holes in. What we wanted to do was make an arena that had multiple terrain to it. And by terrain, I mean, like, okay. This may seem kind of childish, but when I was a child, I was reading the Warriors books, in which case there were 4 clans divided in a forest, which is a book about cats. 4 clans divided in a forest. 1 clan lived in forest, 1 in plains, 1 in like a marsh, and 1 in, not marshland, like a river area, river-ish, whatever you want to call it. I can't think of the name. Wetlands. Alright, so basically that's what we want to go for this. We have a nice little plain area over there. We have a forest, jungle precisely. We have a desert, and then we have just this over-the-top volcano. Right there. And that's the kind of feeling we want to get for this. Anyways, most of the time when we would have a good run on this arena would be just completely destroyed. I think one time when Levi and I made it to level, or wave 30, basically this entire desert area was gone, and that lava was spewing over into this river, and the river I am now falling into, that apparently isn't as deep as I thought it was as I fell, was basically, well, that's still, damn it, all this is still protected. Shit. Oh, there's a way to get out of here. I didn't realize all this was still protected. So, maybe half of this is protected. Yeah, it has to be, because I couldn't... I wouldn't be able to build over there if it was half of it. Yeah, must be like over there is all protected, over here it isn't. But anyways, yeah, this river was completely destroyed, and then when I did this on my own one time, just for the hell of it, I made it to wave like 30 as well, and there's basically nothing left besides the one tree I was standing on. And then the gas balls came and completely blew me up. So yeah, it was fun. But anyways, as you can see, this is just a huge square box, and not really what I would like to call an arena. It is an arena, not gonna lie, but it's a huge square box. When I picture of an arena, I picture like the Coliseum. Oops. Wonderful jump. I picture like the Coliseum, you know, huge pillars, magnificent architecture, you know, stands going around, and then a huge pit in the middle with the arena. That's how I picture an arena. The only problem is that with the mob arena mod, is that the mobs will spawn and whatnot, and if you have, you know, for instance, a skeleton mob, which I'm guaranteeing you probably will, you would kind of need a place to cover, and a huge flat piece of land would probably not be the best thing for that. So yeah, I could show. No, I'll save that for the next episode. I'll configure all this. I'll try to configure all this for the next episode, and I would show you guys what it's like to run through this. But I don't know how I plan on doing that. Ow. So I will try to configure all this arena, and I'll show you guys how it works in the next video, or if I don't do that, I will be working on the arena, or the new arena in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope if you guys are a fan of Diablo 3, I hope you guys look forward to my playthrough of it. In which case I will probably die. I've already died on a 12 wizard. I got killed by a tree. And then I died on a demon hunter, because there's like pain mongers, I believe it was, and they had vortex. They vortexed me in, and they all three hit me, and I was just basically gone. I could literally not survive. I had no time to heal. It's just vortexed, done. You know, I had no time to vault out or flash step. It's just vortex, boom, done. Split second, and I died to that. And then I had a witch doctor, level 6, and I was being stupid, trying to rush, and I got cornered. But anyways, I'm now working on a mage wizard, and I plan on avoiding those mistakes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think that's basically it. I will see you guys in the next video.